Hi, lovelies. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about, should we date other people while manifesting an SP? An SP that we really want. Should we do that? And I want to talk about my experience of not necessarily dating other people, but I had way back in several years ago, when I was first dating or chasing my SP. And there were so many times, and this was before becoming a deliberate manifester and being conscious about the law of assumption and being conscious about going for what I wanted, right, in my relationship. So back in the day, now I've been chasing and in a relationship with my SP for 10 years. And I'm gonna make it stick. It's going to stick this time. And I am going to be the wife. But years ago, I wanna say it was back in 2015, 16. He was facing some judicial issues. And if you guys follow me on Spotify at Manifesting Your Reality, the law of assumption, I talk about his issues and my issues and how I've applied the law of assumption. So if you're interested in hearing more details about his issues, hop over there and find me and listen to the details. So anyway, so he was facing some judicial issues and wasn't sure. And I was chasing him hard. I wanted him. And he would tell me things like, Kim, just pretend like I'm not here. Pretend like I've already gone to jail or already gone to prison. Pretend like, I don't exist because, I'm going through something right now. He would send me messages like, just forget me, blah, 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 blah. So there was a period where I was feeling like I was not chosen, not worthy, not valuable. Especially after, chasing him and doing all these things for him, I paid for his lawyer. I would bring him gifts. I would just do little things for him, that I thought were like wifey things, to show that I was the woman for him and that I could be there for him during this time. I could be supportive, right? So anyway, I was feeling so low, and I was talking to girlfriends and they were like, why are you chasing him? He obviously doesn't want you, blah, 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 blah. And I believe that. I believe that for a short stint. And I ended up meeting someone online and hooking up. And I immediately felt bad about it. And that's what I used to do in my younger years. I would self-sabotage myself. Some people might act out with overeating or anxiety or depression or, and I don't want to use like hard acts, but some people act out in certain specific ways. And again, I'm a behavioral health nurse. So I've seen this, but back in the day, even when I was much younger, I would just go out with somebody, even though it was somebody I didn't want to be with. And if the deed happened, let it happen. I didn't care. I didn't care about myself. So when I did that, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was feeling worthless. I was feeling less valuable. I was feeling like, here I am. I knew I was a good person. Here I am doing all these things for Sean, and I'm not getting it back. And he keeps throwing back up in my face, that he doesn't want to be with me. And so I did that. And like I said, immediately felt regret. And in fact, I was left in the hotel room, and I ended up calling Sean that night. I got drunk just to forget what I had just done. And I called him and left a long, sobering message on his voicemail. And just feeling terrible because I really wanted him. And he, fast forwarding to last year when we were living together, and again, there's more on my Spotify channel. I've had that channel for over a year, and there on that channel, I talk about my experiences and I talk about my manifestations, and I try to bring out my steps that I made to get where I wanted to be or where I was, so that you guys can try to apply and see firsthand how manifestation works. And again, I started that channel, and it had been my little project for like the last 2 years, because I was always wondering when I would watch these videos of other coaches, like, how did they do that? And how long did it take them? And I had different questions. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to practice being deliberate, and I'm going to record it. So if you guys are interested, go on over there, please. And subscribe, because I'm still over there posting videos. Anyway, so to fast forward, he went through old emails and asked me about this guy, Nick. And I told him. I told him the truth. I said, yeah, I hooked up with somebody in a hotel because I thought you didn't want me. So he holds that to this day. He holds that against me. He goes, well, I didn't know we were broke up. First of all, I didn't even know we were an item. I kept asking him 10 years ago, or whenever this was, back in 2016, I would ask him, where do I stand? I need to know. I even made a comment one time to him, I'm going to put my hooker heels on. And he commented, and this is Sean, he had commented back and said, no, hold off, don't do that. I'm going to know something about my court case. So, I need you to be there for me. And at that point, I had decided, and again, this is years ago, I decided that I wanted him. I didn't want that other guy. And I continued to pursue him until I finally got him, right? And then it backfired. It backfired because he was like, I didn't even know we were broke up. You cheated on me, you this, you that. And I don't see it as that I cheated on him, because I didn't know we were together. I didn't know we were an item. He was telling me the opposite. And seeing me every other day after I would show up to his house, or I would show up to his job, I would buy those gifts. I would look out for him. He got cards on his birthday, Christmas, Valentine's. He got all of that back then. I wasn't getting all of that. I was chasing him and trying to manifest him And I wished with all my heart that I had known about the law of assumption and manifesting deliberately back then, because I wouldn't have put myself through all of that. I would have never slept with someone else without wanting to be with, that person. And so crazy because that person, Nick, he had a nerve to rate me and tell me that I didn't make the Richter scale. And to tell you a little bit more about that, I talked about Sean the entire time. Nick was so upset during dinner that he was like, you have sat here and talked about this guy the entire time. You love this guy and he doesn't care anything about you. Otherwise you wouldn't be here with me. And, I regret it. So my advice to any of you all who want your SP, your specific person, the love of your life, you can have them. Keep manifesting them. Stay on your mental self-concept. And know that you will have your person, whoever that is, in whatever capacity you want. And as far as, and again, this is just my opinion because it didn't work in my favor, Kim's favor, to date other people. Keep in mind, make sure your heart's there when you are out there having a good time. Mine wasn't, and like I said, it backfired. So should we date other people while manifesting a specific person? Yes, we should be living our lives, getting out there, being sociable. And I'm going to do a video on that as well. But watch out because it always comes back around. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I am going to be putting up more content here on YouTube. And again, follow me, find me on Spotify. I've got a few more other videos out there there, along with this topic is there too. So a little bit more detailed, I'm sure, because I was just going by my memory today. And so anyway, dating wasn't for me. Anyway, my focus is on my SP, Sean Moretti. Love him dearly. He is capable, and I'm trying my best to change the story about him so that I can be Mrs. Moretti one day. All right, lovelies. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.